now, the officials are ready, the fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, guys, well, let's get right into it. From the moment David Benavidez had his hand raised in victory against Caleb Plant, before he even made it to the post-fight presser, he already knew who he wanted to fight next. The obvious choice, of course, was Canelo Alvarez. The 33-year-old holds every major world title at 168 pounds and has the sort of legacy that Benavidez would love to claim for himself. Technically, the pound-for-pound star has and always will be preferred choice. But for whatever reason, the two simply haven't shared the ring with one another. Instead of continuing to chase his man mindlessly, Benavidez turned his attention towards Jaime Munguia. Shortly after making his intentions known, both sides took part in conclaves. At first, talks were promising, so much so that Benavidez was convinced that they would attempt to knock each other's heads off before the year came to close. The sport of boxing, not including as of late, has a way of snatching away an explosive fight from underneath our noses. So while it appeared though all systems on their showdown were a go, things fell apart in the 11th hour. Open quote, "We were trying to get a fight with Munguia," close quote, Benavidez said to a group of reporters recently. "We were already ready to finalize a fight with Munguia, and then last minute he and his team backed out," close quote. For the most part, Benavidez, 27 wins, 0 losses, 23 by way of knockout, kept his thoughts to himself when asked to elaborate on what exactly went wrong. Munguia, 26-year-old, has grown sick and tired of onlookers bashing him for his resume. He did receive a bit of credit for his last outing, but his close decision victory over Derevianchenko left some feeling that he was given a gift. For the current WBC interim titleist, all he wants to do is lace up his gloves and face the best of the best. Currently, he's still getting that chance as the showdown between himself and Demetrius Andrade is in the works. For now, the former two-division champion is receiving all of his attention. But for the moment, Benavidez is revisiting his failed attempts to lock in a Munguia bout. Negotiations were never going to be easy, with Benavidez siding with PBC and Munguia fighting on DAZN with Golden Boy Promotions. The political obstacles that stood in the way were always going to be present. Benavidez, though, let the cat slightly out of the bag. Networks, according to Benavidez, placed their differences aside and held hands. The only thing that stopped the showdown from going forward was Team Munguia. Ultimately, Benavidez isn't losing any sleep over what took place. Simply put, just because they're getting it on in the immediate future, that doesn't mean it won't happen a bit later. Open quote, "It would have been a cross-promotional fight. We would have fought on Showtime. It was very close to happening. It can happen. I just think they aren't ready at this time. It might be an option in the future," close quote. All right, guys, well, what do you think about a showdown between David Benavidez and Jaime Munguia? Honestly, based on the performance of both of them, their last performances, we think that David Benavidez would ultimately take this fight. But guys, we know that there are many Jaime Munguia fans out there, just as much as there are many David Benavidez fans out there. So please let us know in the comments below who you guys think would take this fight and why. Why do you think that the winner would take the fight? Do you think it's going to go past 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 12 rounds? Do you think it's going to go to decision, knockout? We have a lot of faith in David Benavidez right now after his last performance. So whoever is going to be his next opponent, whether it be Jaime Munguia, Andrade, I don't know, maybe even Berlanca, even though there's no talks. But these are just people in the division that we think would be good for his next fight. Let us know in the comments below. Maybe he'll even get one of the Charlos down the line. But we don't know. We don't know, guys. It doesn't seem like anything is in the immediate future. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share the vid, guys. Also follow us on Instagram at SportBox TV Official. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.